Welcome from the Cohasset Inn. It's Tuesday night. We are here with Daniel Lee White, the Spotlight Series, Vice President of Warwick Center for the Arts. Welcome to the Spotlight Series. I think we've seen you here before.
It's very possible, but it's always a pleasure to be here.
Sure.
Yep. I'm here representing the Warwick Center for the Arts as the Vice President of the board, and want to talk to you guys about the Winter Arts Fest today.
Okay.
There's a lot of ways to get your holiday gifts this year, but no better way than giving art. It's a lot more original, and it's not as, commercialized.
So it's at the Warwick Center for the Arts.
Yep.
Right next to City Hall.
Yeah, right around all of those wonderful rotaries.
We love those rotaries.
Yes, but they're a reward when you get there because you get to visit the down city part of Apponaug, which is a thriving part of the city and has got new things coming all the time. It's really a great new part of Warwick that's really being invested in, and the Warwick Center for the Arts likes being one of the stable parts of that organization.
Okay.
Warwick Center for the Arts has been there, I don't know, what is it, like 25, 30 years? But they have new showings all the time. They have events there, such as yoga. I run the improv shows there every Friday night, do family-friendly comedy. A bunch of other series and events. People can, actually rent it out if they need to, things of that nature. But it is also, like I said, full and art gallery. We always love when we have members who you can become part of a member and help support the organization. But the big event of the year is the Winter Arts Fest, where we have artists who are selling their wares, and you can find the perfect gift for whoever you might be looking for.
So people may have gone last year, but let's talk a little bit about improvements. There's been a dramatic improvement to the presentation of the Warwick Center for the Arts, and the front steps have been remodeled and much more accessible for people.
Yes, thank you to a chaplain grant. We were able to redo the stairs. They're not as death-defying anymore. They're less historical, but they're a lot more functional, easy to get up, and it's a beautiful addition. We do also hope to have the doors redone soon. They're just making sure that they're all sticking to the historical things to keep the building looking as it should look, but we'll have brand new doors in place sometime soon as well, within the next few months, hopefully.
And the floors have been refinished.
The floors are completely refinished. Yes, the whole space is looking great, but it's going to look even more impressive because they're going to have all the art.
And it's not just art pieces. There's a lot of different things if we kind of look at what was there last year, because I know we don't want the cat out of the bag of what we're going to have this year just yet, because I know you're still working on setting everything up, but there's a lot more than just, I don't want to have people with the expression that it's expensive art. It's a lot of everything.
There's a wider range of prices, some very affordable items that will be available. Excuse me, sorry. There's a wider range of things going to be available, some very affordable options, all the way up through some more expensive options. The way this sale is going to work is we have artists that have submitted their work to be juried, so we know that we're putting out very quality products out there. The artwork will be laid out on tables and around the room, and the artists don't have to be there, which allows us to be open more and more often. We will have the space manned. You'll be able to go around, shop freely at your own pace, at your leisure. Pick out the things you want. We'll be able to check you out. But what's really cool and different about this is that as we sell things, the artists are going to come back and replenish, or we have other art ready to go, so that way you can come back a couple of times and either find new things, or if you're like, oh, we forgot something for someone, you'll go back. There will always be art there available to purchase. It's really great advantage. It's not just go once, go for the opening, go back another week, maybe you find something else, go back next week, you might find something else. It's really going to be a fun experience.
And it's cash, they take credit cards.
Yes.
Art is non-taxable.
Yes, that's a great thing.
We love that.
Yes.
It's already saving 7%.
Yeah, right?
Great job.
Yep. And you're supporting artists, you're supporting hard work, you're supporting the local community. Buy local. That's what really I appreciate that Friday, but everybody, if you can buy local, they usually have a lot more meaning to those things as well. So we have some special events that are going to be involved in this. First is the first Friday, the 25th, is going to be a members open. So what that means is Warwick Center for the Art members will be able to visit the exhibit first. So it's still time to become a member if you want that great thing. So you'll hang out with the first pick of what's out there. So people are going to be able to show up, bring your own improv. We'll be performing that night. So you can show up at 6, you get to shop the art, and then you get to go in. Now here's the fun thing. As the members, you will get into the Bring Your Own Improv show for free.
Which is a comedy show.
Yes, which is a family-friendly comedy show. So you'll be able to shop for some art, sit down, have some laughs, a great evening. People can pay to get into the event by buying a ticket to the show. So they'll also have the ability, but if you're a Warwick Center for the Arts member, I mean, that's one of the perks. There's lots of perks. This is one of them. You're not going to have to pay. You'll be able to get first pick of the art. A real big bonus. The next morning on the 26th, just a Saturday, it'll be open to the public for Small Business Saturday. You'll be able to go in and shop until we're closed at 3. So I think it's 11 to 3. Our hours are Wednesday through Saturday, 11 to 3. Fridays we go a little bit later, as the executive director tends to stay a little later there, so we can do some stuff there. The public opening reception is going to be December 1st. It's Thursday, December 1st. There'll be some small light hors d'oeuvres and sodas and waters and things. But you'll probably be able to meet a lot of the artists. So if you are someone like, actually I want to talk to these artists,
sure,
that would be the best time to show up. Even if you've already bought their stuff, you can come back and be like, I bought your thing. It's so great. Tell me about it. But the artists will be there to speak to, be a nice little reception. And then added on top of that.
But wait, there's more.
December 3rd is the family event in which people can come. There'll be activities for kids. There'll be some snacks. There'll be some art that they can work on. So parents, if you're like, I got some kids, I don't know what to do with them, you can bring them in that day, December 3rd. We keep them occupied with activities, and you can go around and shop for what you need. So there's like 4 great ways to access the art. Never mind the fact that we're open Wednesday through Saturday, 11 to 3, to go ahead and shop for your art.
And your director does a fantastic job of putting the art out there, getting engaging with the artists to bring some of their best stuff to the floor, working to get these kids programs going. She does a fantastic job of really bringing the community together around art, and hopefully the next generation of artists and art lovers and art collectors. And it starts with them. And I think she does a great job of trying to show that to the city. So
yep, the executive director works very hard. The staff there works hard. The board's a very hands-on, involved board. And under her leadership, a lot's getting done. And the Winter Arts Fest has been one of the strongest we've had in a couple of decades. It's really, really come to stay together. So.
And if I want to become a member and get into the members only and the improv, where do I go?
So you're going to probably go to the Warwick Center for the Arts. That's where you're going to make sure everything gets processed the best way. I do believe there may be some setting up online, but really showing up, having that interaction is really going to make your life a lot easier and better. Come on down, you get to see this space. I mean, it's one thing to sign up something online, but that tactile of being able to show up this space, see the art, see what you're spending that it's $35 for an individual or an artist, it's $50 for a family, but being able to see what is it I'm actually spending this money on, looking at the space, being in the space, it makes the experience so much stronger. Again, you can sign up online, but why not really be there?
Yeah. So Daniel, I know there's going to be a few people, a couple people that might not go right away, but I'm expecting, as usual, that you'll be putting some pictures on Facebook, on the website. There'll be notices in the newsletter. People can sign up for the newsletter online, and they can get enticed by some of the fantastic artwork you're going to have there and all the gifts. And I know I bought some gifts there last year, so I'm looking forward to shopping again. And I wish you a lot of luck with it, and a lot of it goes back into the community, so this is fantastic.
Shop local, support the arts.
Right. Thank you very much.
No problem. Thank you. And thanks, of course, to the Rhode Island Wave, and thank you so much to the Coesa Inn being here. It's always a lot of fun. And thank you, Scott.
Sure. Love it.